Ridiculous Parent Request, Part 5. Yes, we have made it to a Part 5. We had a parent call to find out what kind of makeup to send on our bad weather makeup day. Now, friend, they are not asking you to send no liquid foundation, Ivory number 2, or no lash lengthening mascara. Just go ahead and send your child to school, because clearly they need to be there. When COVID first hit, I'll never forget explaining remote learning and a parent calling the office a month later complaining that her child couldn't do their work because they never received their remote. Ma'am, just go ahead and come to school with your child. At this point, we accepting everybody. Come on. A parent demanded that I reschedule my surgery for the summer because it was inconvenient to her child's education. It was a heart surgery, not just any other elective surgery. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? How many times do we have to tell y'all we are not putting your child's education over our health? I had the parent of a 7th grader once ask the school to allow her son 5 minutes of alone time with his 12-year-old girlfriend in the principal's office without the principal there before every class. She said it would help him focus in class better. Ma'am, we don't provide those kind of services here. I don't know what kind of party you think this is, but this ain't that. A parent asked me if I could make sure that it doesn't rain on the day of our class field trip because her son's shoes are new and she didn't want any mud on them. Ma'am, I am not Mother Nature, nor am I God. I cannot control the weather. I cannot control whether it rains or not. I'm a preschool director now, but when I was a teacher, I had a parent ask me to call her job at 11 a.m. to tell her boss that her child was sick and needed to be picked up immediately so she could go to her hair appointment at noon. Girl, I don't even lie for my own friends. What make you think I'm gonna lie for you? I don't even like you like that. I should call you boss and tell you out here in these streets lying so you can get your hair did. I had a parent request I postpone my maternity leave so that I would be present on the day her son wanted to celebrate his birthday and help pass out treats to the class. Hold on a second. Because I'm trying to find where y'all find y'all's audacity, because it's got to be somewhere out here. While doing my grocery shopping one day, I saw one of my students running all over the store and causing problems. Several hours later, I ran into his mother, who asked me to please tell her son to behave since I'm his teacher and he'll listen to me. Girl, I hate to break it to you, but your son is precisely the reason why I'm headed to aisle number 10 to get 2 bottles of wine. And now that I done saw you and your child, I might grab a 3rd bottle. I had a parent tell me that her 2 identical twins were not twins because they weren't born at the exact same time. She said they didn't come out together. No comment. I had a parent curse me out because my substitute teacher the day before had given her daughter lunch detention for bad behavior. She wanted me to undo the lunch detention. When I finally convinced her that I couldn't undo what happened yesterday, she wanted her daughter to be allowed a bad behavior without consequences to make up for it. Where do y'all's priorities lie? I mean, is it like a test or something you gotta take before you allowed to reproduce? My goodness. I had a mom say, why y'all ain't teach my son to tie his shoes? All those other kids can tie their shoes. This don't make no sense. You know what don't make no sense? The fact that you don't realize that you're his mom and you're supposed to teach him how to tie his shoes. A parent asked me to call them every morning an hour before school so they wouldn't be late to work. Girl, what part of I roll out of bed 30 minutes before it's time for me to be at work do you not understand? Because, girl, if you depended on me for you not to be late to work, girl, we both gonna be late to work. About 10 a.m., I got a call from a dad to tell me that his daughter was giving him grief and didn't want to come to school, and he asked if I could come get her. I was in the middle of a lesson at the time, and even if I wasn't, no. Listen, as my best friend Gary Brooks would say, parent is a verb. I once had a parent request that I remove the paperclip from in between her son's toes and spray athlete's foot on it. Y'all are nasty, with a capital N, nasty. A parent called me and said, could you count the number of times my child picks their nose in class and sent home a chart with the exact number? The child was in the 8th grade. Ma'am, no. Hard pass. Ew, that's what I said. I said what I said. Y'all nasty. I had a mother who said nothing in the 9th grade English curriculum was appropriate for her child. She said I should design the entire school year around the only book she could think of as appropriate for her son, The Old Man and the Sea. old man in the seat. And you guessed it, admin made me do it. You know what? At this point, we should just start a whole series called Admin Made Me Do It, because we would never run out of stories.